It is February 6th, 2025, and I just left the trailhead a little bit ago. I'm at the half-mile mark on the trail, going up toward Longs Peak. Have my microspikes on, and things are looking good. It doesn't sound too windy, so you never know till you get to tree line. But yeah, hopefully it's not too windy today. We'll see how it goes. All right, here I am coming up on the Goblin's Forest campsite junction. Yeah, hi. When I left the trailhead not too long ago, I was the only car. My car was the only car in the trail at the trailhead. So yeah, nobody's up here so far. We'll see if anybody else comes today. And overnight, the forecast said there was going to be about 2 to 9 inches of snow that could fall on the peak. Right now, I've only got like a skiff of fresh. So yeah, we'll see how much snow is up higher and how much wind. But for right now, doing great, loving it, and yeah, I'll keep you posted. All right, here I am crossing this little footbridge right at tree line. Thinking about putting my snowshoes on. I've crossed some deep patches, and I still haven't done it. We call that Lightning Bridge, and here's why. Because there's a sign right after that talks about lightning hazard. Well, I'm now above tree line, and I had to put my snowshoes on. As you can see, it's getting pretty deep. Some places the snow is firm enough to hold me up. Other places I sink really deep. But either way, it's really nice to have the snowshoes. So it was time. I had to put another layer on as well. A little breezier up here and a little colder. All right, here I am at the junction with the East Longs Peak Trail and the Battle Mountain campsite. I've come from that way, which goes back to the Longs Peak Ranger Station at the trailhead, which is 2.5 miles away. So I've gone 2.5 miles. And Longs Peak is still another 5 miles away. I'm coming up on a little bridge that crosses over toward the campsite. There it is. Creek's under there somewhere. I'm going to take the Jim's Grove Trail up instead of the main trail. Here's the Battle Mountain campsite sign, and I'm going to head up toward the peak. Hi there. Dawn is coming. I don't know if you can see it out there, but it is coming. Hi there. Getting closer. Going toward the Boulderfield. I'm in the lower Boulderfield now. The wind's picking up a little bit, but it's still not too bad. Visibility is a little less than optimal just because of the blowing snow. I took my snowshoes off. I'm just walking in my boots now because this is pretty windblown. So you can see Storm Mountain right there, or Storm Peak rather. There's also Storm Mountain, but that's not here. This one is Storm Peak. All right, here I am approaching the campsites in the upper Boulderfield. You can see the bathrooms there. They're not open this time of year. And you can see the hitch rack where people can tie up their horses or llamas or whatever they bring up here in the summer. I haven't seen anybody all day, just me up here. I'd love to see somebody, but like I said, my truck was the only vehicle in the parking lot, so unless somebody's coming up behind me really fast, I probably won't see anybody. It's still relatively warm. My ascent in January was so cold, and compared to that, this ascent here in February is so warm. I mean, it must be upper 20s or something right now. I'm heading up that way through the Keyhole. Yeah. Getting some gusting winds, but it's all good. This is the hitch rack. I'm gonna drop my snowshoes here so I don't have to carry them the rest of the way up the peak. These are the campsites. If you ever want to come here in the summer, these are really amazing places to camp. You put your tent right here in this little rock shelter, and then you get to be up here overnight, which is really a special thing to do. Here I am, approaching the Keyhole. Yeah. It really is a pretty day. It's overcast and there's a lot of snow blowing around. It might even be actively snowing, I can't really tell, but it is gorgeous. goes all the way down to Glacier Gorge. You can see Mills Lake out there, Jewel Lake. Yep, that's looking down the Trough, looking at the west face, and looking up the Trough. Yeah, here I am in the Trough. It's turning into a sunny day. Not too far to go to the top of the Trough. This is the Narrows. Just came up the Trough and now I'm on the Narrows. Just the Narrows and then the Homestretch left. There's the Homestretch, going up that way. Looking over here, these are the Palisades, and then looking into Wild Basin. Woohoo! Just a little bit more to go, just up the Homestretch. All right, see you on the summit. I just came through the bare rock section of the Homestretch down there, and now I'm about to go up there. You can see the summit up there. Not too far now. Getting there. The forecast was for it to be pretty windy and it's not that bad. So, I don't know, maybe it's 20-25 miles an hour. So, but I think it said gusts up to 44 miles an hour and I haven't experienced that yet. So, thank goodness. All right, February 6th, 2025, summit of Longs Peak. I came up here by myself. Nobody wanted to come. Can you believe that on a day like today? What? Maybe somebody will want to come in March. Anyway, nobody wanted to come today. So here I am on the summit. Had a great time. I went up the Keyhole Route, just like I did in January. But it was actually, the Homestretch was a little tricky in January because it was like a lot of sugar snow over the rock on the Homestretch. And then today it was just dry rock and then pretty solid snow. So it was actually a little bit easier today. So that's kind of nice. Yeah, this is my 248th ascent, successful summit of Longs Peak, and my 62nd consecutive month in a row. Is that redundant? From the Department of Redundancy Department? Yeah, so 62 months in a row. Yeah, so here I am, enjoying the lovely view. There is some wind, but it's not too bad, really. Thanks for joining me on another gorgeous ascent of Longs Peak. I love being up here, and it's nice that you came along with me. All right, stay adventurous, and we'll see you next time. Maybe we'll see you in March.